Now we get to look at another stage in fracture healing. So as your fracture is healing, is actually taken step by step by step like that. So one step is known as the soft callus formation step or phase, or they also call it the fibrocartilaginous phase. So for this phase, what is there, and it's actually the phase 2 of fracture healing. All right. So it's a critical stage in the healing of a fractured bone, and it represents the transition from the initial inflammatory response to the beginning of a structural repair. So look at this. So first of all, when you have a fracture in the bone, you are having hematoma. So there's like blood clots there. The blood clots there is basically blocking the blood vessels so that you don't have further bleedings. You understand? So after the hematoma, which is the A stage, which is the first phase, you have this soft callus formation phase. Okay, so so usually occurs about 1 to 3 weeks after the fracture has happened, and it depends on the age of the person. Of course, older people will have a slower recovery from a fracture. So it follows the hematoma or the inflammatory phase, and it precedes that's after this you are having from the soft callus, you are now having the hard callus, which is now there's like a definitive healing. Okay, everything there is actually becoming bone. Okay, so what happens in this phase is there's actually granulation tissue develops, fibroblasts and new capillaries actually invade the hematoma. This will actually create a vascularized connective tissue scaffold. So fibrocartilaginous callus will form. The fibroblasts will produce collagen fibers. Chondroblasts, will actually produce a lot of fibrocartilage. So together, it will actually form a soft callus that bridges the fracture. It will now form a bridge between this bone end and this other bone end. Okay, so it will now hold the bone together till the hard callus starts forming. So clinical significance is soft callus is temporary and will later be replaced by woven bone. Okay, so proper immobilization will be very important, because if you now keep moving the bone at this stage, it will lead to healing that is not nice. Okay, there will be malalignment. Okay, there will be malalignment of the bones even after they have actually healed. So that's what we have for this phase, which is now the soft callus formation, which is stage in bone fracturing.